valve springs, all the valve train components to make this head brand new again. So we're going to start here with getting the old valve seats out of it. This head is old and worn out. We've already gone through and magnafluxed it and made sure that it is a good core to rebuild. But that said, it does look like somebody has been here before us, so we're not sure what we're going to find when we get these valve seats pulled out. But I'm going to go grab the welder and we'll see if we can start getting those out of here. So depending on what the seats are like on this thing and what material they are, we should be able to run the TIG torch around the seats, and hopefully they'll shrink and we'll be able to get them to come right out. Oh yeah, nice. So here's the goal. Once we've done this, see that? So it looks like these two, the intake, whatever the intake material is going to be real easy to get out. Now the exhausts have not come loose from that, so they may require a little bit more persuasion. But let's go through and take all the intakes out. Yeah, the intakes come out relatively easy. Those are hot. Whoa. Here we go. So while I was working on getting these seats out of the head, cleaning guy's over here, and I have no idea what the heck he's trying to accomplish here.
Well, I don't remember if I showed it or not, but when I tore down these two Cummins blocks, this is the one that had been done before, and somebody, I think, really struggled trying to get the little freeze plugs out of the back and front of the block. They're actually the galley plugs, but they're little 13ths or 11/16ths, I think it is, freeze plugs. Either 11/16ths or 13, I can't remember right off.
11/13ths?
11/13ths. 11/16ths or 13/16ths. I think they're 11/16ths. Anyway, somebody had really struggled with this one, and actually both ends of the block, but especially back here, boogered it up quite a bit. And they had made, I'd never seen this before, they made aluminum slugs about, they were probably 5/16ths thick anyway, that they drove in there for plugs. And I pulled those out so we could clean the block, but then I realized why they used those, because it was boogered up. So rather than put the little expansion plug, freeze plug back in there, I'm going to put a screw-in plug in there. But that plug has to go down below the surface just a little bit so it can be flush here, because I think some of the housing bolts up on the back here, and it might cause problems if it's sticking up above. So I hopped on our favorite online cheap tool store, and I got a drill and tap combination. It says Drill America, but I really don't think there was anything American about this other until it landed in our shop. Landed in our shop.
Okay.
But it does look like a pretty good drill bit, so kind of one-off use here. I already had a 1/2-inch pipe tap, but I thought, well, we'll start out with a nice sharp one for this. Well, this block's rather large to try to set up in the mill and do this. In fact, there may not be enough room in there to even do that. But we have this magnetic base drill that we had when we was building the new shop, putting those beams in and having to drill them. So I thought I'd put use here. So I've brought it over. I've got it centered up as well as I can on that hole. We have to drill it just a little bit larger for that tap. I think it is, does it tell on here? 23/32. Happened to be a drill size I did not have. So that's why I ordered this. So I've got it set up. This is magnetic base. That is locked down on there. That's not going anywhere. And I think we'll drill down, maybe a good inch into the block. It's quite a ways down in there before you get to the first passage where any oil comes off of that anyway. So should we give it a try?
Sure.
I'm going to put a little cutting oil.
Our friends across the pond who are watching this are probably, their heads are spinning with all your 11-32 and
well, mine was kind of spinning too.
3/27.
I think that's funny that that trips them up. If this thing does something funny, hope somebody can grab the plug and unplug it over there real quick.
Probably deep enough.